all natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua. No artificial...
Nick who? Nick who? Nick who? SpongeBob Conspiracy Theory 2, the television theory. I have no clue what the television theory means, is, or none of that. But let's get into it. Let's find out. Make sure you like the video right now because I know you're going to enjoy it. Like it right now, please and thank you.
The show SpongeBob SquarePants is not what you think it is. There is a secret group of puppet masters who are always watching the citizens of Bikini Bottom and pulling the strings. Hidden within Bikini Bottom are spies that keep an eye on the characters and make sure everything goes to plan.
Oh!
This is a conspiracy that will fundamentally change the way you look at the show SpongeBob SquarePants. And I believe...
So it's just like real life. They have spies who watch people's every move. That sounds like life to me. I don't see the big deal.
It's all actually intended by the creators, and I'm gonna prove it. This is the television theory.
Let's see what you got, Alex.
You guys had a great reaction to my Squilliam Fancyson theory, and I had a lot of fun making it.
Squilliam, you lying, deceiving bastard! I didn't even realize that!
But trust me,
No, his voice was beautiful, bro. His voice was beautiful. William, you like
that what I've discovered this time is much bigger. To start this theory, we
ain't nothing. I don't think nothing's gonna be bigger than the fact that Squilliam was gay. Like nothing's gonna make me forget when Squilliam says to Squidward about sucking eggs in high school. I can't just put something over that. It's just I'm sorry. It's just not gonna happen.
The very beginning of the very first episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ah, the sea. So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life. Home of one of my favorite creatures, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, of course he lives in a pineapple, you silly.
So let me ask you a question. Who's speaking in this clip? Well, obviously that's just the narrator. We hear his voice many times throughout the show.
Goo Lagoon. A stinky mud puddle for you and me. The Krusty Krab.
This nigga keeps saying,
past all the many kinds of undersea life. Puff's boating school, where diligent students learn the rules of the road.
But who exactly is the narrator?
The narrator.
He's just the narrator, right?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to think about who he is or why we're hearing him. Lots of shows have narrator framing devices we're not supposed to think about.
Caillou was amazed that Mommy had made a rainbow, just like in the picture.
He just made the water gay.
Something different about this narrator. He sounds a lot like he's narrating a nature documentary.
The ocean. From above, a simple blanket of water.
I never thought of it that way.
But below, a complex world full of color, life.
The sea. So fascinating. So wonderful. Here we see Bikini Bottom, teeming with life.
What if I told you that he's not...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see enough bikinis in Bikini Bottom. I don't see enough bikinis, I don't see enough bottoms. Where's the fish cheeks at? The only buns I recall seeing is Patrick and SpongeBob buns. I'm not trying to see man buns, you know? Like, where's the female buns at? I feel like there's something that's not being orchestrated correctly in Bikini Bottom.
Not just some random disembodied voice. He's an actual character in this universe.
Here we are again at the Bikini Bottom boating school. Today is once again the day of SpongeBob's boating school exam, but more importantly, this
Okay, no. They set up SpongeBob for failure with these sharp-ass turns. This is not even fair. This is like Need for Speed type turns. Sorry, Sponge, they did your ass so dirty with this.
for the year, and if SpongeBob does not pass this one, it means another whole year of boating school!
SpongeBob literally crashes into the fourth wall, and we actually get to see the narrator and the camera he's been filming with.
I don't recall that episode. Hold up, I don't recall that episode ever happening. Like, I recall like him crashing, but I don't recall like the cameraman being on. Was that just edited in? I don't recall that. That did not happen. That did not happen. Like, that cameraman was not there.
SpongeBob SquarePants is not just a cartoon. Everything we see is a part of a nature documentary television show being filmed by scuba divers. And if you're still not convinced, I searched really hard and found an old SpongeBob DVD bonus feature that basically confirms everything.
Since before time even existed, land-loving scientists have tried to learn the secrets of intelligence. Their studies led them to the sea, where the citizens of one undersea colony demonstrated a genius so enormous, the scientists felt compelled to
shit.
record their actions for use in teaching mankind how to live better. The name of this miraculous place? Bikini Bottom. Poring over the mass of brainy masterminds scattered about this strange land.
These Negroes are really getting stalked. Like, they're really getting stalked. Can they not get charged? I mean, at the beginning of every single episode of SpongeBob, we see SpongeBob nude and some man out of nowhere puts pants on him. Let him put his own pants on. That should be illegal, bro. Where's the criminal charges?
The scientists chose 6 Bikini Bottom residents at random to study. As the scientists marveled at the advanced knowledge and superior intellect of these 6 creatures,
I went to college!
they rolled their cameras and took notes. And now, finally, we can learn all of the things that these smarty pantsuses have to teach us. Life lessons from Bikini Bottom.
I don't know how it can get any more clear than that.
Yeah, facts.
Now, if you rewatch the show with
That's
this new
true.
information in mind, some things start to take on a whole new meaning. Throughout the series, there's this weird, unexplained running gag of a human hand interfering with
Yeah,
characters.
yeah.
It's even in the
Like, bro, that's sexual assault.
There's this weird, unexplained running gag of a
No,
human hand interfering with the
bro.
character.
Oh my god!
SpongeBob, if I'm you, I'm running to the feds immediately, bro. You have Krusty, Mr. Krabs can get you a lawyer. I know he's cheap, but if someone doing this to you, I bet you he have your back. Mr. Krabs not having his back.
It's even in the beginning of every episode in the intro for the show. Maybe the filmmakers are doing a bit more than just studying these characters. The hand seems to mostly interfere just to maintain the health and safety of the characters, like treating SpongeBob.
I don't remember those 2 episodes.
Well, Mr. SquarePants, it seems you have the suds. Are you ready for your treatment? Oh, Hans!
It makes sense that the
I know we all realize that SpongeBob just got molested right in front of us. Like, I know we all saw that. I guess he signed a consent form to be, you have to sign consent forms, before you go to the doctor and stuff, but I'm just saying, SpongeBob's like getting a foot job right now. I don't know if he asked for that. So that's just me. That's how I see it with my 2 eyes, but hey.
The filmmakers wouldn't want to risk the safety of their main character. After all, there's no show without SpongeBob, but that's not the only reason why they interfere. Season 3, Episode 16, I Had an Accident, is infamous for having one of the most absurd, confusing endings in the entire show. It ends with a real gorilla suddenly coming out of a Patrick costume and attacking the characters.
This actually scarred me. Like, that scared the living hell out of me when I was a kid. That and the crazy thing that was like the what was it where SpongeBob drew the circle in the sand, and then there was this big fish that or whatever was chasing Squidward, bro. That terrified the fuck out of me. I don't know why, but the little circle thing, like, I got so much anxiety from that. I don't understand.
A real gorilla? Huh?
Then as soon as SpongeBob begins to question the logic of the scene, this happens.
What's a gorilla doing underwater in the first place?
Well, it's funny you should... I mean, see, George, they're onto us!
Let's get out of here.
Shout out SpongeBob, man.
SpongeBob is a weird show, but this has always stuck out as being just a little too weird. But knowing what we know now, I think I can explain what's going on here. This isn't a real gorilla. Every other land animal we've seen underwater wears a helmet and is drawn in a cartoony style. The gorilla is shown in a live-action style, and the only time we ever see live-action characters is when they're human. So I believe both the gorilla and the horse he rides away on are humans wearing costumes. The filmmakers set this whole thing up just to make the episode more entertaining. It's starting to seem like this isn't strictly a nature documentary anymore. It's more of a reality TV show based on entertainment. Who knows what other absurd elements of the show are actually put there by the filmmakers to make the show more entertaining and profitable. Although, based on the people's reaction, it doesn't always seem to pay off. But how far will the filmmakers go to make the show more profitable?
I mean, they're already touching SpongeBob in inappropriate ways, so I'm pretty sure they'll pretty much do anything.
Saturday
They literally ripped the main character in half as a gorilla.
morning in Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob is watching his favorite Saturday morning show, The Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, enjoying a bowl of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy bland cereal, and wearing the official Mermaid Man and
I remember this
Barnacle Boy
episode.
Breakfast Biters.
If we think of this as a television show, this sounds an awful lot like a product placement. I mean, listen to how the narrator specifically says the full names of the products.
The
Yeah.
Adventures of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, Mermaid Man and...
If they actually had their own cereal, though, SpongeBob could have got away with making their own cereal. They would have got mad bread if they plugged the cereal more. They would have went crazy.
Barnacle Boy bland cereal, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy Breakfast Biters.
Why don't you let me fix you some of this new Mococo drink? All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua. No artificial
Nick who? Nick who? Nick who?
All natural cocoa beans from the upper slopes of Mount Nicaragua.
Nick. They thought they were slick. they thought they were slick.
No artificial sweeteners.
What the hell are you talking about? Who are you talking to?
Maybe the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy TV show is actually from the surface world. They are human after all. It makes sense that the filmmakers would choose to highlight these popular superhero characters. The more they show, the more they're gonna sell Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy merchandise. Hang on a second, why are Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy the same size as all the fish in Bikini Bottom, even though humans are always shown as massive compared to fish?
I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make in your life. Freecast.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Follow the directions on each of the campaigns and you can earn at least $100. My personal favorite game to play was Sunrise Island, and when I clicked on it, they had a $370 bonus. I got $370 just for playing a video game on my phone. On average, it only takes about 17 minutes for most people to start earning money on freecast.com. So if you need some free, easy, extra money, go to freecast.com, click the QR code right here, or go in the description below and start getting that bag. You did?
Oh yeah.
Whatever, I'll come back to that one later.
Okay.
The show doesn't even just hide product placements. In the episode Model Sponge, they literally trick SpongeBob into making a commercial for a human product.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Director.
Very well.
Lose the pants!
Do I have to say anything?
Hans, where's my star?
What's happening? What's happening?
In this scene, you'll be cleaning bathroom fixtures.
Okay. So where's my cleaning utensil?
Don't you get it? You are the...
Oh no, your bathroom is a disaster. Get it cleaned up fast with the new sponge. Household chores are a snap.
Y'all see this, bro? How many crimes is being committed?
Just look at that shine.
This is just like in real life how SpongeBob is such a popular character that he's used to sell tons and tons of products.
Yeah.
So far I've shown you that the show SpongeBob SquarePants is actually...
Is there a SpongeBob sponge? SpongeBob sponge. No, nigga, sponge. Why do they not have their own sponge? That sounds like such a waste.
Documentary television show, but the creators continually interfere to push their own agendas and make more money. But that brings us to an important question. Do the characters know they're in a television show? Let's go back to that clip where SpongeBob hits the cameraman.
It means another whole year of boarding school!
What happened?
Oh, nothing, SpongeBob. You just struck another pedestrian.
Mrs. Puff calls him a pedestrian, which sounds more like she thinks he's just some random Bikini Bottom citizen.
Yeah.
The different types of marine life in SpongeBob are so diverse and weird looking that it's not too hard to believe that the characters just think these filmmakers...
What the hell is that? I'm sorry, but out of everything I saw, this monstrosity right here? What is that thing?
or another weird type of fish. And back to the gorilla episode, the gorilla and the horse immediately get nervous and run away when SpongeBob questions what's going on.
Well, it's funny you should... I mean, see, George, they're onto us!
Let's get out of here.
Almost like the creators don't want the characters to be aware their lives are being interfered with. Now, there isn't a ton of footage of the characters interacting with the filmmakers, but I dug really, really deep and found the smoking gun that answers all of our questions. This is an old commercial from 2004 made to promote the SpongeBob movie.
SpongeBob, what kind of jellyfish is that?
It's not a jellyfish, Patrick. It's a spaceship.
Hey guys, it's Carlos from the Zone. I was wondering if you could answer a few questions.
Questions? Run for your lives!
Don't you see? It wants to learn about our world, and it's chosen us.
What? Yay! We've been chosen.
A submarine comes down to SpongeBob and Patrick to ask questions to promote the new movie. SpongeBob and Patrick are clearly confused by this and think the submarine is some kind of alien. They also have no idea that they're the stars of a movie.
Well, thanks guys. We'll see you in the movie.
Bye!
Movie? What's that?
I don't know.
So basically, SpongeBob and Patrick are so slow that they can't comprehend anything, even if it's specifically told to them and everything's handed on a silver platter.
So I think it's pretty clear at this point that the characters are unaware their lives are being filmed and interfered with. But there are some characters that have to have some level of awareness. For example, the Dr. Fish that told the human hand to treat SpongeBob, and the Director Fish that directed the commercial for the human world. What makes these characters so special? First off, the Director Fish isn't actually from Bikini
Why is his tail erected?
Bottom. Before he directed this commercial, we saw him as a citizen of New Kelp City in the episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob. Out of all the characters they could have used, they specifically chose a character from out of town. Almost like the filmmakers didn't want to use anyone in Bikini Bottom so they wouldn't risk everyone finding out about the television show. Then there's the Dr. Fish. We don't know where he originally came from, but he's an
he looking at SpongeBob booty something crazy, I'm not gonna lie.
Extremely suspicious character. Usually he's purple, but sometimes he's orange, sometimes he's purple with orange hands, sometimes he's a pirate, and he bears a striking resemblance to Dr. Manowar from the Jellyfish Convention.
And now it only hurts when you touch it.
How the hell did he catch all this?
Why does he have so many different disguises and identities? What is he hiding?
What if those are all just different people? Like, why can't one person just have a skin infection or some shit? What if one person was just burned in an accident, you know?
I believe hidden throughout Bikini Bottom are spies like this, who are aware they're in a television show and keep tabs on the main characters and make sure everything's like this, who are aware they're in a television
Look at this man.
show.
Look at him! He's not chewing! What is that? And look at him, the way he every single fish in the Bikini Bottoms are free. Every single fish in the Bikini Bottoms are free. Like, it's a given at this point. It's like he knows he's on camera, so he's trying to show off his skills so he can pursue another profession in the OnlyFans industry. It's like, that's literally what it is. Like, he's like trying to advertise himself, promote himself. This is insane.
And make sure everything goes to plan. There's so many suspicious characters in Bikini Bottom that it could literally be anyone. The mailman, the hot dog vendor, Old Man Jenkins, it could literally be anyone. But what if I told you that the biggest spy of all isn't some random side character? It's one of the main characters of the show.
Let's make a guess. Who do we think the biggest spy is? It has to be Sandy. It's Sandy's number one because she's already from Texas. So she's been up there, right? Sandy and then Mrs. Puff. It is not Plankton. It is definitely not Plankton. And maybe Karen because she's a computer. So I'm going Sandy, Mrs. Puff, Karen. Those are like my order, top three, but Sandy's the most suspicious to me.
Someone who's been there from the very beginning. Someone who's not even from Bikini Bottom. Someone who's not even from the ocean. That's right. Sandy.
What did I say?
Sandy Cheeks is the thrill-seeking scientific squirrel from Texas who lives underwater in her tree dome. But why did she come to Bikini Bottom? In the episode Chimps Ahoy, we find out she was hired by a group of chimpanzees to come underwater and create inventions. But why does she need to be underwater to make inventions? She could have just as easily have made any of her inventions on land. It must be extremely...
Yo, hold on. Now when we really think about it, Sandy is really like that girl. Like, she's a master at karate, she's fit, she's smart as hell, Like she's really her. Every girl should look up to be like Sandy, because Sandy really liked that for real. And now she's a professional spy? Nah, Sandy crazy. Sandy crazy. Sandy has all the feats.
Giant dome of air underwater. There is no way the only reason
she's sexy.
I beg your pardon?
Of inventions. I think this whole episode is an elaborate ruse to throw off the other characters from the real reason Sandy is in Bikini Bottom. To spy on the main characters and make sure the show stays on track. Many of the times the characters are in danger, Sandy conveniently steps in to save the day, and many of the wacky, entertaining episode plots are driven by an invention Sandy creates. Everything she does is a calculated move to carry out the hidden agenda of the filmmakers. Her entire friendship with Spongebob and the other characters is built on a lie. But you're probably saying, Sandy is a sweet, friendly squirrel. There's no way she's behind this.
She's a woman, so she's a snake to begin with. She's a snake to begin with. She was never real. Where I learned that high intelligence information, Andrew Tate, the goat himself, top G.
Not convinced yet? That's okay, because what I'm about to show you is so mind-blowing, so insanely revealing, that it's actually the whole reason I decided to make this video.
Okay.
Ready for the big one?
Okay.
Season 10, Episode 10, Feral Friends, is the episode that unlocks this entire mystery. During a birthday party, a green moon suddenly appears and turns everyone except Sandy into less evolved, real-life versions of themselves. Sandy is completely caught off guard by this and decides to call someone for help. And take a guess who she calls.
The chimps. She calls the chimps. She calls a submarine?
Hello, French narrator speaking.
Hey, Frenchie, it's me, Sandy.
Ah, Sandy Cheeks. How is it hanging?
Oh, it's not hanging too good, Frenchie. You see, there's this...
Don't say another word. I have been monitoring the behavior of the green moon all day.
Huh, yeah, I guess that's a pretty interesting clip, yeah. Holy shit! Sandy literally calls the narrator to let him know what's going on and asks for instructions on what to do next. She has been working with him the entire fucking time.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Alex, you're amazing. No, like seriously, this really gets you to think. Rewatching all your favorite childhood shows from episode 1 and like seriously pay attention to everything in each episode, bro. And then your mind goes wild with what the creators could be thinking, bro. And that's why shows like Regular Show, Amazing World of Gumball, Gravity Falls, SpongeBob, that's why they're so amazing, because they're so catered to both the kids and adults. Like, oh my god, that's fire. That's fire, bro. That's fire.
Even has a picture of her on his desk. This is where I originally planned on ending the video, but there is still one small issue with the television theory. Just one nagging plot hole that contradicts everything. If this is all a television show filmed by scuba divers, then how are we seeing inside the buildings? It's not like any of the humans filming the show could fit inside them. It's the one annoying thing that keeps this theory from being complete. I mean, the most logical explanation is that they have hidden cameras inside of everyone's homes, but we never really see anything like that. Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Season 6, Episode 24, Truth or Square. The SpongeBob 10th Anniversary Special where they reveal lots of stuff about the characters. But the most damning piece of evidence comes from when the characters get lost in the Krusty Krab vents and end up in a room full of monitors showing live footage of all of their homes.
Oh my god.
Oh, my house is on TV.
All of our houses are on TV.
Why Mr. Krabs move like that? Where's Mr. Krabs know?
Gary the Snail, you get down from that bed this instant.
Hey, there's my house.
What does Mr. Krabs know?
And who is the character
They're really filming this girl Sandy naked brushing her teeth, bro. Where's the charges?
responsible for all of these hidden cameras?
Mr. Krabs.
Krabs, why do you have cameras watching us?
Oh, well, Dave, I just want to make sure you all floss after every meal.
Thank you, Mr. Krabs. Dental hygiene is very, very important.
Dental hygiene? Eugene, you lying bastard. Of course he would sell out his friends for a quick buck. And if there's any part of you that thinks there's some chance Mr. Krabs has all these hidden cameras for some other reason, then take a look at what happens next.
What?
Who are those guys?
think it's us, Patrick. But who are they?
Alright, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. A cameraman and a boom operator have been following around the characters this entire time. And just like the gorilla, as soon as they get seen, they make a run for it. The case is closed.
Yo, they hire so many different fish, bro.
The television theory is something the show has consistently alluded to from the very first episode to the newest episodes. Maybe one day the show will actually directly address it and our characters will discover the real truth about their world.
Probably not.
That's my theory.
Probably
I
not.
hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments.
That was beautiful. That was beautifully executed, Alex Bale. You get a round of applause. That was beautiful. That was beautifully executed. I love every second of it. I didn't think Sandy was a snake, but you opened my eyes, and now I know Sandy and Mr. Krabs are snakes. Man, oh man. The video. Oh, the video. Wait, there's still more to the video? Hold up. Oh wait, what am I missing?
Comments, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time. Hey, whoa, hang on a second. You thought I forgot about the Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
I did.
Didn't you?
I completely
Here's a
forgot.
quick bonus theory. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy were two superheroes that fought crime underwater and protected the sea from evil. Whether or not they actually did this or was all staged for television isn't clear, but they both spent their lives underwater until they became old and retired. But after spending so much time under the sea, they no longer fit in with human society. Plus, Mermaid Man is clearly dealing with some form of dementia and PTSD from fighting evil.
But you can't retire. There's evil afoot.
What?
Evil!
So, they decided to live the rest of their lives in Bikini Bottom. And in order to fit in better with their fellow sea creatures, they made the permanent decision to shrink themselves using mermaids.
Oh!
The case is closed.
Oh my god, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. Oh my goodness. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. That was beautiful.
Again.
Man, Alex is so sexy, bro. Like, you can just tell by his voice he's sexy as hell.